And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Phantasy Star 2. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and it's time for us to start heading to endgame. I got my character Rolf to 35, and everybody else is about a level or two lower. And we're back at the Esper Mansion, which is where we need to be in order for us to actually get to the endgame stuff. I didn't want to bore you guys with walking through the dungeon in order to get here, kind of thing. It's a waste of time, and I know that's not relevant to what you guys need to know what to do. Good job. You are truly a descendant of Alice. I acknowledge that you are qualified to succeed the power of light in the memory of darkness. 1,000 years ago, after the battles of Alice, Algo obtained peace for a short while. People were satisfied with what was given to them by those they loved and did not ask for more. And it was their pleasure to give to their loved ones more than they wanted. However, when Mother Brain arrived, Algo changed. We got confused because Mother Brain created so many things. We didn't really know what we needed. People started to fight for what Mother Brain created. They no longer thought that kindly about Alice. People then thought that they could not live without Mother Brain. I think that's a devil's trap. I think that a devil's trap is behind Mother Brain. This caused the people's mind to weaken. The trap also leads Algo to destruction. I don't know who made the trap or why. There is a Nay sword in the box, which you can pick it up. When you pick it up, it will rescue you from the evil side. So we're about to get the best weapon in the game for Rolf. Let's equip that weapon, which is the Nay sword. And as you can see, that just boosts him over the limit. What we need to also do a bit of here, and that's really grab Amy, pass a trimate, or not Amy, I'm sorry, Anna. We need to pass some stuff to Rolf here. I want Anna to do it. We're going to pass two trimates here to Rolf. Oop, I guess I got to do it one at a time. Dang it. Because I want to give the Star Mist to Anna. I'll give one to Anna because she's already got one. She's holding on to one now, so she should have two. She's kind of the best candidate for them. That's why I'm sending them to her. And then the other one that we have, we're going to send to Rudo. Now, there's a reason I'm doing this, and the reason is because Star Mists are full, or not full heals for the whole party, but they're very high level heals for the party. And the purpose of doing this really is that it'll allow Rolf to continue attacking for what's coming up, for obviously the end game stuff coming up, and for other things as well. So it's just a nice little thing to help out with all of that. Let's pass this to Rudo. All right, and I guess I didn't need the prism, but meh, whatever. All right, whoops, didn't mean to do that either. Let's go here. Rolf, are you brave enough to do battle with the powers of evil? No. In that case, I'll send you on your way with my prayers. O God of Algo, bless this party with courage and strength. And I believe we get a full heal out of that. Yes, because I wasn't fully healed when I came here. So, Rolf, are you brave enough? Yes. I will leave the future of Algo to you. I pray for your safety. Use the Nay sword if you run out of power. It will bring you back here right away. Now go to those who watch us from outside of Algo. So hey, we are now officially in the final dungeon of the game, which is always fun because here we go. I don't know. So anyway, let's keep moving. So we gotta move. And there's no treasures in this dungeon, so your real only goal is to get through, and battle strategies don't change. Just melee the crap out of everything until everything dies. Literally, that's all you do. Walking. Now, some of the enemies here are pretty nasty, but we should be relatively safe. Let me think here. Is it? It's not the one I don't think we want. Let's go this way. There's stairs at the end of this walkway. I know I'm going the right way. Alright, let's keep moving here. Go ahead and we'll head up this way. I guess we'll just go through here. Pretty sure I'm going the right way. So let's keep moving. Let's keep moving this way. Alright, anyway. Sorry about that audio issue. I had to restart OBS because OBS was acting up. Alright. Let's keep moving. As I fall down, and now I don't know where I am because I made a wrong turn somewhere. So here's the best deal. We're just going to flee, and I'm going to walk through here again because I done goofed. Alright, so this is where I think I messed up, is I went up these stairs, and I needed to keep going. And yes, when I warped out, I had Noah heal me. No, I think I am going the right way. Never mind. Where did I screw up? Is really the question. God damn it. They put me in a funny spot. There we go. Let me see if there's any other stairs in this room, because this is really the stairs we went down, and then I kind of was like discombobulated, like, I don't remember any of this. Alright, let's keep going. I think there's a way. Maybe another set of stairs or something I'm missing. Alright, well, I don't see another way to move on, so let's just move on from here. Alright. This way. I think this is where I was before. So then I don't really know where I'm going. So we can't go to the left without falling in a pit. So let's go this way. And no. Doesn't look familiar. Let's keep moving. See if we can find another stairwell. Alright, let's move. Let's try this. Okay, now there's a couple different ways we can go. Again, not sure which stairway is going to lead me the right way. You know, at this point, we should just take that stairway we just saw. Okay, I think I know where I am. Alright, okay, And one way to go over here. Alright. Down we go. Oh boy. Well, it's kind of a one-way deal here, so let's keep going. I believe I'm going the right way. Nope, not that way. Dang it. Alright, let's move. God damn it, I barely move. Alright, let's keep moving. Had to use a revive against my better judgment. I should have just fled, but whatever. It's too late to worry about it now. We're in for the long haul. Why? Because we're almost to the back of this dump. I mean, this ancient fortress of evil. Alright, let's keep moving. We head up. Before we fight this guy... Oh, crap. Okay, so we're all healed up and all that good stuff, and here we go. Boss fight time. But maybe with a little bit of luck, we'll luck out. Ha ha ha, this is Pandora's box. It contains all that is evil. All that you call the Dark Force. This is a present from our world to all of you. Take it. In the butt. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's get to this. Because we've got to do as much damage to him as possible without hurting our party as much. So let's try it out here. Majid, and you know what? Because I want to say, like in previous experience, he always tries to stun lock our healers. So let's Let's throw out someone else for healing detail after this hit. It's not as useful. Damage-wise. Just to see if it forces him to focus on someone else. Ooh, ouch. Ooh! Alright, so we're all healed up after that fight, and here's what you need to know. We're about to fight a boss, and it's 90% a battle of luck. More so than anything else I can remember in recent history when it comes to Phantasy Star. So here we go. Ha ha ha. This is Pandora's box. It contains all that is evil, all that you call the Dark Force. This is our present from our world to all of you. Take it. And hey, look who it is. It's the big, the ugly, the rage-inducing Dark Force. And yeah, he's okay. So he's easily the hardest freaking boss in this game, by far, because this battle is 90% luck. And when I say that, I'm not saying that to be silly. You could be max level in this fight and still lose. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding in any way, shape, or form. That is not a joke. That is 100% authentic and true. You could be level 50 and still lose this battle and have done nothing wrong to warrant you losing the battle. So keep that in mind for the most part, because that's really the gist of this battle, which is why I hate it so much. And so we opened up with the strongest attack in the game, and you can see it took health from other characters. Amy is now confused, and we're just hoping that the Knee Sword will break her confusion. Looks like it didn't do as much damage as I thought it was going to, but let's see what happens here. Oof. Dish out that damage. That damage. Let's go ahead and heal, and we're gonna go with the big one because there's a really good chance that we're gonna get hit hard again. Nope. But that works because I think Amy should be okay to get the healing in. And we don't care if Anna's techniques at all. And no healing. Great. Okay. Because of reasons. We'll fight again. May as well. And oh no. Still not getting my heal. So we're gonna do manual healing for Rudo and Anna, I think. So let's do that. Let's have Anna heal herself. The Trimate. Order Rudo here to heal Rolf with a Trimate. At this point, I don't really care about Amy because she's not producing anything at the moment. Hopefully she'll be able to do so soon, but God, it's frustrating when they get cursed like that. There's our heal. Good, 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 good. So we don't need her to throw anything out. Let's just have her attack. That's not that she's going to. She's gonna cower or do something else. Rudo's now becomes evil. Great. Which means it's really just Rolf doing the damage at this point. And there's nothing we can do. So this is what I'm saying. This is the luck factor that you gotta consider. Because there is nothing we can do to reverse this. We just have to take these hits. Uh-oh, that's not gonna help either. This is the worst. Well, now it's all on Amy at this point, unless we can break out of this these trances that we're in. And I would pretty much say that that's not going to happen. So, crushed by despair. Despair that I can't stop being despaired about. Oh, there we go. Anna's okay now. Maybe too little too late, though. Come on. Like I said, it's mostly luck trying to get through this damn battle. Okay, Rolf looks like he's attacking again. That's good. There's a heal for all. Okay, well, it looks like we're moving a little bit more here. Okay, so... attack. Ouchie. Okay, she's no longer evil. Strategy, order... Set of curiosity. Yeah, may as well. No! No, we're gonna get our heal off. That's what's important. And we got him. Hey, look at that. And we get shit experience. So, now you might think, hey, that should have been the final boss. It's not! You thought it'd be easy? No, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna warp out of this dungeon, heal, restore our curative items, return, and head through the dungeon again, and we'll get back to this point. So let me go ahead and do that right now while I'm still alive. Alright, we've made it back up here, so let's keep moving, because we ain't done yet. You still get into random encounters. Another reason why you need to return and leave the dungeon immediately. Alright, let's keep moving here. Never a break, guys. Never a break. We're getting there. So this is the Mother Brain controlling Algo. Rolf and the party are overcome by the presence of the Mother Brain. But the future of Algo depends on them. Will they have to fight to pry Algo from the grasp of Mother Brain? No. Mother Brain laughed out loudly and said, "Just as I thought, you cannot harm me. I am like a mother protecting her child. Now I will take my child Algo by the hand and lead it down the path of destruction. On your way then, because there is nothing you can do." I was on purpose, by the way, because I want to make sure we're all healed up. I think we are. Yeah, we're good to go. So let's get to it. So this is repeated. The Mother Brain begins to grin. "You're such fools. If you damage me, the world will be thrown into a panic. Without me, the people of Argo are helpless. They have become too soft and used to comfort. They have become too soft and used to comfort." I don't know if that's how you would want to word that. "If I were to malfunction, the people would die, cursing their fate. If that is your aim, disable me. If not, return now." We say, "No, we will fight you. I will show no mercy. Die!" Now, surprisingly, Mother Brain is a little easier to beat than Dark Force, because I couldn't think of the name. And the reason why is because she can't stun lock characters out of the battle. It doesn't make her easy, though. She's still going to be rather tricky to beat, but we're going to do what we can. Let's open up with our strongest possible attack, Majid. And we can already have Amy go ahead and... let's have her Jassar. That's because she just single target attacked, so that's fine. I think that's what she did. But we don't want Rolf doing that 2 times in a row. Not really. Sweet. Now, let's go with Rolf blasting away with Nafoy. Not that it's the best possible thing to use, but it still works for all intents and purposes. And it's, I think, a hair better than his attack. But it's not a big deal. We'll go with Gassar. Ouch. Keep the damage going. At least we're not being confused. Like, religiously and incapable of defending ourselves. Like, you know, that other time. Now, I done goofed. I did not heal. So we need to make sure we do that next round. I actually wonder, is anybody holding on to... No. I think we used all of our best healing. Yeah, we kind of did. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Amy do that. And we're going to have Anna do that. Ah, the hell with it. Let's just have a full dosage of healing going all around. Just because of that. Use that on Rolf. Get her! Tastes like healing. Alright, now this time around... She hasn't single attack targeted in a while, so... Maybe we'll get a break here. Yeah, there's a single target. And now Rolf is gonna have to go to melee. We're gonna have them do the same thing again, really, but this time to Rudo and to Rolf, for that matter. Even though Rolf doesn't really need it, chances are we're gonna need it in just a second here. Yep, called it. It's a shame that we can't get them to program this in until they run out, but it is what it is. Ooh, look out, Amy! Hang in there, girl. We can actually get everybody to attack, I think, this round. I don't think I picked the right item. There we go. Ouch. And... Because she may die, we might have to try a backup save, but let's do... Damn it, not enough TP. We have enough for the slightly lesser one here. Look out! There we go. Woo! Talk about cutting that a little too close for comfort. Okay, Amy's probably gonna die because she's just not gonna recover from that unless the boss single targets. They were not recovering from that. And that was a wasted turn right there. Okay, so what we need to do is prepare for the worst, because I am the worst and did the worst possible thing. We'll even... I don't even know if I have any for Rolf. No, I don't. I have the wrong helmet on, though. No. And then for Amy... Well, that worked out. We're lucking out pretty hard because I screwed up the healing setup here, but we're lucking out pretty hard right now. So I'm not complaining. So let's use Amy to heal Rolf here. Let all three of them attack. I'm doing alright so far. We just need to make sure we heal Anna next round. I don't even know who I put the damn skill item on. Went by too quick. Yeah, Anna. Okay, good. Yeah, single target root all you want. See if I care. And yes, the battle is won! Hey, we got 1 XP and no cash. Because we don't really need it. Rolf and the rest of the company stood in amazement where the Mother Brain once was. Algo has been suddenly released from the Mother Brain's control. The biosystems and weather control system suddenly became useless. The people of Algo awaited the start of their hard and difficult life without the Mother Brain. But Rolf and the others could feel a sense of hope. Let's get back to Moda. This is only the beginning. Rolf, wait. Lutz's voice filled everybody's heart. There's still somebody in the ship. You can't return again. What? What the hell? Oh, dear God. Who are these people? Welcome to the spaceship Noah. Who are you? I don't like your tone of voice. Are you here because you think we are enemies? Thanks to the Mother Brain which we created. Whoa, wait a minute. Algo prospered, so you are the creators of Mother Brain. You are hardly what we expected. We are not people of Algo. We are from a place called Earth. Our planet was green and lovely, and we had a highly advanced civilization. We are the last of our race. The last? Yes, our planet has been destroyed. Do you want to know why? Yeah. We were weaker people then. Even though we knew about the evil inside of us, we didn't suppress it. We took joy in controlling nature. We didn't realize we were destroying ourselves until it was too late. The death rattle of our planet alerted us to our failure. With the time remaining to us, we built a spaceship to wander among the stars. Then we found Algo. We found the people here living in simple happiness. We decided we wanted this planet. And do you think you can stop us? We who destroy Palma. You will die. Thanks to Lutz's power, they were sent on their way. Very clever, but it is only a matter of time before Algo is destroyed. Silence, be quiet. And then the next instant, Rolf and the others were attacked by several hundred Earthmen. We shall make you see how it feels to lose something that you love. Yeah, kill them all. I can see the confusion and pity in your eyes. I will never forgive you for what you have done. Mayday. Little cameo with all of our characters here. How dare you ruin Algo? That's it, Kane. That's it. Weak. Weak! I refuse to be a slave of fate. I will be the master of my own future. Damn right, girl. Master that future. You have shown me the ugliness of continued existence. Indeed, indeed. These are my parting words to you. Those who give up are doomed. Those who give up are doomed. Doomed. Yeah. He didn't need to say anything. I wonder what the people will see in the final days. Well, that's a good question. I see dead people. And there it is, guys. Phantasy Star 2. How does it hold up? Well, much like the first Phantasy Star, it's incredibly dated. It's more dated than Final Fantasy 1 feels to me. Okay, now with that said, it's a really good-looking game. It's an improvement in it's a slight improvement on the first Phantasy Star as far as visual presentation goes. The story, in my opinion, is a little weaker than the first one, now that I've re-experienced most of it again. But the story really picks up halfway through the game, and the first half of the game is just kind of filler. The battle system, auto battle system stuff, because you're kind of forced down the auto battle system, I'm not a fan of it. Where I almost preferred the first Phantasy Star battle system, but it's not a deal breaker. As far as the canon, I like the canon. We learned about what happened to Noah/Lutz. We learned about what happened to Mother Brain and that there's Earthlings. We understand that Rolf is the blood relative of Alice from the Alice from the first Eris, whatever. Alice, whatever the fuck her name is, because I just don't care anymore. But we know, it's not that I don't care, it's just that's frustrating, I can't remember. But we know that he's the ancestor of a hero from a long time ago. Dark Force was behind this, and we fought Dark Force in the first game, or something similar to that, if you really want to make an argument. And the series continues. Now, the next Phantasy Star is notoriously poorly designed. So it's like they took a step back in order to make a more epic game. It does. It takes place over like 3 generations of characters. I am not kidding. But the interface is really sloppy, and the game is even slower than this. If you thought this was slow, the third game is argued to be the worst in the series, and the fourth game is considered to be the best of the series. And I kind of stand by that sentiment. The fourth is amazing compared to 1 through 3. In my opinion, but we gotta do 3. We gotta do it because this is a series that is canon. When am I gonna get to Phantasy Star 3? I don't know, because, you know, it's one of those things where you kind of dread doing it. And there's other games with the number 3 in it that deserve some of our attention. I haven't decided what to do next, but we'll figure it out. I'm sure before I upload this, I'll have already started working on the next game, but yeah, so is Phantasy Star 2 worth playing today? I would say only for the most hardcore of gamer, much like I would say about Phantasy Star 1, Final Fantasy 2. You should be really hardcore into the JRPG stuff if you're going to get into this. And I will say this, there's no shame in using maps. Okay, if you're really worried you're going to get lost or something, this game kind of plays on the idea of, let's make it bigger than Final Fantasy by making dungeons that with a whole bunch of directions and places that lead to nowhere. And I do find that to be a weakness. There's a reason why they changed the format after Phantasy Star 4, even though Phantasy Star 4 did not suffer from the same problem as Phantasy Stars 1 through 3. So it's like when they finally perfected the system, they stopped wanting to tell the story, which kind of sucks. But yeah, so what do I rate this game? This to me is the average JRPG experience, probably a weaker one. I'm giving this a 5 out of 10. And I would say I stand by that with Phantasy Star 1. It's like a 5 out of 10. The only difference is the preference of how the game plays. Though a lot of people would find Phantasy Star 1 to be even clunkier than Phantasy Star 2, which is true, it very much is. But Phantasy Star 3, even though it should be an improvement, feels even clunkier. So, yeah, you know, it's a lose-lose battle as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, I enjoyed the game for what it's worth. It was nice to go back and play through this game, have it recorded, so I don't really need to go back and experience it again for quite a while. Because for someone like me, you know, to experience this game, when this game came out, it was amazing. It was a fascinating thing to have. All these characters you got to swap in and out. You know, remember, this is Final Fantasy 6, when you had multiple characters that you had to swap in and out. Keep that in mind. This came out in 1989 in America, which probably means it came out in 88 in Japan. Most likely. But you have to think, to have that many character options and to go is pretty good. You know, this game offered a lot. I would say that it didn't offer the best things out there, but it offered a lot, and it was a bit more intuitive than Final Fantasy 2 and 3. And I know that some people would disagree with that, and I might give 3 some intuitive credit for the job, the foundation of the job system, swapping one character through multiple jobs, but it's not very well done until they got a hold of it around Final Fantasy V when it was much better, much more coherent. I will say that a lot of the side characters, though, are wasted. That is probably the weakest element. Is the story could have been a lot better. I'm not familiar with the remake. There was a Japanese PlayStation 2 remake of Phantasy Stars 1 and 2, and I've dabbled a little bit with the remake of 1, and there's a lot of improvement, but it's not perfect. Phantasy Star 2's remake I've never even touched. I've only seen screenshots and videos of it. So if they've added to the story, maybe made the other characters more involved, that to me would be a bonus. One of the biggest issues with Sega JRPGs, specifically Phantasy Star and Shining Force, is they have these casts that aren't really that involved in the storyline. Phantasy Star 4 remedies a lot of that to a degree. Phantasy Star 3 is Phantasy Star 3, but 2 and 1, and of course Shining Forces 1 through 2, including the Game Gear games as well, once you get characters in your group, you never really hear from them much again, except for a few key characters, and that is a problem amongst tactical RPG games, even in Fire Emblem and Final Fantasy Tactics and so on. So straight up, that's an issue with the genre, where I would like to see them I would even like to see maybe possibly a smaller cast of characters, or at least if you're using them, give them some rando dialogue tree of their own that kind of makes them stand out a bit, something. But this was early development. This was a game that was made in a long time ago in a galaxy, almost seems like a galaxy far, far away in and of itself. But these are things that if you're into retro gaming, this series is a must-do. And maybe skip over 3, but I'll be doing 3 for you guys at some point. But I just have to you know what? I need to buy a really big bottle of scotch before I tackle Phantasy Star 3. But see, the happiness is then I can do Phantasy Star 4, the one that I like a lot. But yeah, anyway, you guys get the idea. You get my stance on this series. It was the contender to Final Fantasy that Sega was pumping out, and it got a lot of things right. And for whatever Final Fantasy was failing at, Phantasy Star in some way, shape, or form was able to pick up the pieces and kind of do something different and neat, but still give you the same feel that Final Fantasy was giving you. Hence why Sega was the Final Fantasy in space, or Phantasy Star on the Sega was Sega's version of a Final Fantasy game, and they wanted to instead do it in a fantasy world, do it in space, make it more cool to the older audiences, maybe to people, and try to make it more popular to the masses. But for what it's worth, it was an interesting workaround. It was an interesting playthrough. I'm glad we're done with it. I'm going to be glad not to return to it for a while. And last but not least, I want to thank you guys. Hand over heel. You guys are champions for sitting through this one. Because not everybody can sit through Phantasy Star 2 material. I remember playing this as a kid, and some of my friends were like kind of bored watching me play, whereas I would play like Earthbound or Final Fantasy 4, and my friends would love watching me play. I'd like to watch them play. We did it back and forth. But Phantasy Star 2 was rough. That was a game I had to play it by myself. And I actually had one friend who liked it because he's into sci-fi stuff. So he kind of liked the world as well. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JackTardStudios for some live JRPG action, as well as our Hobo Headcrab blind play show and our Chairman of the Board show. I know I've been haphazard with showing those right now. I've been busy and I've had to cancel on a lot of people, so it's been rough trying to get things back on track. But it is shows that we enjoy doing a lot of, and
I know you guys kind of some of the Twitch viewers miss some of us, so I need to start making my appearances more over there, for and whatnot. So yeah, as far as what's going to be covered next, it's hard to say. I need to sit down and figure out what I want to play now that Phantasy Star 2 is done and in the books. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. You guys are awesome and all that good stuff. We'll see you guys next time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.